Arrows knocked, strings drawn, eyes focused. The state archery tournament is 3 weeks away, and the Halifax Wildcats are 4-time defending champs.
Everything looks good. I mean, we're right on track to get our 5th one. We just have to close the deal.
Just this year alone, we've seen a much higher level of competition.
That competition, 240 Pennsylvania high schools. The National Archery in the Schools program, run here by the Game Commission, awards college scholarships to top shooters. Small-town Halifax puts its big reputation on the line at Penn State next month.
Archery, this means a lot to us. Even though we got like a big target on the back of our heads, we're determined to bring home that trophy.
In competition, each shooter is aiming for a perfect score of 300. The outermost ring is worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the bullseye, a perfect 10.
I know a girl at States last year that shot almost a 300 exact, just at 15 one arrow that shot a 9.
A co-ed sport, girls often outshoot the boys. Equipment is standard, no sights, no advantage. Grant dollars make archery affordable. Even more urban schools are taking a shot.
It really does build character.
3 10s and 2 9s.
At Halifax, some would say they've built an unlikely sports dynasty. Unlikely may just be the point.
We have some unique kids that probably will never play basketball or football. But when you get them in here and they focus on shooting, that's the part that I enjoy the most.
Valerie Moyers, noon on Thursday, that's fine. So I just have to clean off the surface so I can get that started. These are the pieces I'm gonna need for today. That needs to go all the way across. I need some filler. I am a doll doctor. And what I do here is I repair and restore dolls. I started with the love of playing with dolls due to my grandmother. I decided to start the doll business because I was looking for something that I would enjoy doing when I retire from the military. These poor toes. Wow. This gave me the opportunity to bring some babies back to life. I ran the wire through the metal button tip. It's like a knee replacement. You've got to rework that knee. I don't get the movement that I like in this leg. That's a little better. Here you go. Now you can sit up. They're just so unique. Each of the little faces and the way they put the bodies together. Each of their paintings are different and they seem like they have a personality to them. I really enjoy that. I have a really good time bringing them back to life. As long as there's children, there will be some form of a doll. As long as there's someone who's willing to bring that back to life, there's always going to be a doll doctor.
It's kind of nice to get a day off, but as you can see, it's not entirely a day off. Our parking lot is in the back there, and I'm just trying to clear a path to my cart. This year's about a half to a third as bad as last year was. This is actually not a bad snow. It's not that really nasty, heavy, wet stuff. The only bad thing about this today is I left my gloves in the car, so it's nice and chilly on the fingers. Best part, some hot chocolate and getting warm. Maybe dinner.
I feel the world yonder coming high into the sun.
For 4-year-old William, the Blue Yonder was quite wild over Harrisburg. Presidential pilots were practicing with Air Force One, but they weren't the stars of these skies. World War II airplanes flew out of Capital City Airport. They are vintage. There was also a classic on the tarmac.
Most people think I'm only about 65.
Still got your hair.
That's my hair.
New Cumberland's Ray Souders is 94 and about to fly in a B24 Bomber. He's been in one before. Souders was a flight engineer in World War II and flew 26 missions over Germany.
Now in combat, then I went up on top turret, flew top turret. But on regular mission, I was between the pilot and co-pilot, flight engineer all the time.
And then a B-24 Bomber was no pleasure craft.
They're up there, no oxygen, no heat. It's basically a tin can, no bathrooms, and you're going on 8 to 12-hour flights.
It's cramped, but Ray nimbly squeezed through narrow passageways. He clearly remembers being on the B24.
If you had to jump out, that's where we went out. Bombay doors open.
Ray still fits into his World War II flight suit and has a theory as to why he is the last living member of his 10-man crew.
I'm the only one that didn't drink and didn't smoke.
So is he excited about flying in a B-24 for the first time since 1945?
It's not like when you're on your first date when you're all excited.
Thank you for your time.
Okay.
And enjoy your flight today.
I enjoy my life. I expect to live to be 105.
And if he does, this will be one of his more memorable days. A great moment for one from the greatest generation.
Sometimes I don't even need to be out here. I just have the sign out here. They'll just pull right in. The sign will do it for me.
Every Carlisle car show.
You need a spot?
People who live near the fairgrounds offer their yards as parking lots.
At one time, 15 or 20, the most.
Harold Stum has been parking cars for 27 years.
Most all of them are regular. They've been here a long time, most of them.
Like Lou Principe.
Very close, right? Easy to walk to. Very reasonable. He charges $5. He hasn't raised it at all any time, so it's really nice. And he's a great guy, you know. No problem. It's nice to deal with.
Harold's not in the car parking business for the money.
Just to meet people. That's mostly. I don't make a lot of money. A big day like this, maybe, you know, you make $50, $75 maybe. And that's a big day.
Next door, Fred Killinger parks cars too.
Drive safe.
He's not afraid to admit he likes the money.
The extra cash comes in handy, especially when they keep reducing my taxes, which never have gotten reduced yet. And so it comes in handy. We just filled the last one in. Sorry.
It's not an easy job, but these generous neighbors do it anyway.
I'm constantly having to do this all the time.
Working for you.
But it's all right.
Carissa Schatzer.
Gives me exercise.
ABC 27 News.